Maybe you are stronger than I.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
And this should be good too.
Don't you gotta like clap or something?
No, I can see it.
Alright.
As long as we can hear ourselves, you can hear yourself?
Yeah.
You can hear on both sides? Alright,
Yeah.
then we should be good then.
Alright. So how should we start this?
Oh, why did it stop when I... Do you hear the humming? It went away?
Yeah, the humming went away.
What's wrong with you? Oh, what the hell does that mean? Oh. The mic stopped humming? That's weird. Okay, anyway.
Alright.
I guess I could just hold it like this. Because it's going to... Audio is like this.
Okay.
Alright.
So, you go first.
Okay.
So start by like, who are you?
So we gotta put on a play.
Oh.
Okay. Hello and welcome back to the Fourth World Podcast. Why did I say welcome back? This is the first one. Yeah, this is the first one. Why did I say welcome back? No, just keep going.
Just keep going. Yeah.
My name is Damien.
Yeah.
This is Avery. First podcast, obviously. So it might be a little slow at first, but eventually we'll get the ball rolling, and soon we'll probably have guests.
Yeah, probably have like a bunch of people on.
We're gonna go to the prison. Oh, start interviewing people. Oh, that's what we're gonna do. So, Fourth World Podcast. What made you think of that name?
This name?
Yeah, Fourth World. Yeah.
Because in the Navajo tradition, we are in the fourth world.
Oh.
Like there was other worlds before us. So that's like what my thought process was.
Oh.
Did the logo and everything.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a bunch of like ideas in my notes.
Oh yeah.
Like I just have so many ideas that I want to like capitalize on, but I just never had the time because being going to school and working just sucks up so much.
Yeah.
And like at the end of the day, like I still do photos and stuff, but that's like on my last leg of like energy.
Yeah.
I always want to do video though. Like I know video editing is like super hard. I pretty much have photo editing down, but yeah.
I just got audio editing down. Oh,
Yeah.
So I can make you sound pretty nice. Oh. So when you first said fourth world, I thought that we're so poor that we're not third world anymore.
Oh, that's all
What
deep.
is he trying to say? Oh.
Yeah. But we always talked about doing this podcast, like even from last year. Before I moved down
it's been a while.
to Phoenix, like we were always like, oh, we should start a podcast and go through with it. But it's like every year that passed, it's like a waste, like a lost opportunity.
Yeah.
Because if we would have jumped on it like last year, like when everything blew up, who knows where we would be. So it's like every day, like you should like take the opportunity to do new things.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
Like we could have been on ahead of this.
So we could have been on top 10 on iTunes. Oh.
No, Spotify.
Yeah, it's crazy. How long have we been friends? Like since almost
diapers, bro.
Since almost 20 years now. It's crazy.
In fact, our whole lives. Like you and Cody are like my longest friends.
Yeah.
And like you just live kind of like next door to me, so
it's crazy.
we have so many memories.
It's all that I don't remember.
Yeah, it's weird. Like now that like I'm more of like the like camera person, you're more the audio person, so it just like works out perfectly for us.
It does. So I can also do game audio. So if you want to start doing games,
in game, do the voiceovers.
Yeah, we can do Foley sound effects. That'd be fun.
Bro, playing with the boars.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be dope. I don't know, like game audio, the game like voiceovers would be kind of good. I think.
I want to be a voice in Halo. Oh, the next Halo. Oh, have you seen the trailer?
Yeah, the trailer looks dope, bro. I was excited.
No, I got chills. I was like, oh, childhood coming back. Oh.
Have you seen the video of them making the Halo 2 theme song?
Mm-mm.
You haven't seen it?
No, is it good?
Bro, it's so good. I'll show you right after this. Like the producer, like he brought in this Guitar Hero guy, didn't he?
Yeah.
This guitar guy, and he was like, I just want to see what you do with it, like just flow with the rhythm.
Yeah.
And it was the Halo themes, like the
Oh, yeah.
and then like he just starts playing the guitar and
that dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun. Oh, I see. Okay, I know what you're talking about now.
yeah, it was fucking
Crazy.
dope.
The only thing I watched on Halo, like behind the scenes, is Conan O'Brien and Annie Richter. They did voiceover in Halo 4.
Yeah.
And if you like, it's in a certain scene of like you're in the ship after you go onto that planet thing, and there's these two Marines that are standing there, and if you walk up to them, you hear Conan O'Brien and Annie Richter talking about area rugs, being stupid about crates. It's so stupid.
Conan O'Brien's, I think he's my favorite talk show host
definitely.
out of all of them. Over
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon, over,
Definitely.
is it Jay Leno? I don't know if he still does it.
No, he didn't do it. Seth Meyers.
Stephen Colbert?
Stephen Colbert.
Stephen Colbert is pretty good. I like
Stephen
Colbert
yeah.
and Conan best.
Yeah, I love Conan.
Conan's skits are the best though. Conan's skits.
I know. There's this one where I don't know if you've seen it. Where one of his writers, a Game of Thrones character.
Yeah.
Like he's in the audience, he's like acting like he's there for Game of Thrones, but he's actually there for Mark Wahlberg. Like he's all dressed up as the Game of Thrones characters, and then he has like interns with what are they called, like birds on like fishing poles instead of like actual animators, so it looks really cheap and makes it look really funny. So like when they're walking up the stairs, you see those people with the sticks and the fake birds walking up behind them. It's hilarious. It's just so stupid.
I always watch the one with Conan and Kevin Hart.
Oh yeah,
Ice Cube,
yeah,
the
that
ride along
one was
ones.
funny, yeah.
Those ones are so funny, bro.
Have you seen the one where him and Kevin Hart work out?
Yeah, when he
yeah.
was talking shit to Kevin Hart.
Yeah. Yeah, about how many people were at this
Stadium? It's like, there's no way you could tell.
Oh, that's funny.
Conan's so funny. I like watching like his office videos too when he messes around with like his workers.
Yeah. Do you listen to his podcast?
No, I don't.
His
He has a podcast?
Yeah, his podcast is pretty funny.
There's so many podcasts out there now.
Oh, is there? I thought it was just Conan and us. Oh.
Like I watch Joe Rogan sometimes.
Oh,
Depends who he has on. And I listen to David Dobrik sometimes.
Yeah, me too. I listen to those too. Then there's another one I listen to. It's called Neebs Gaming.
What's that about?
It's just them talking. It's a bunch of grown ass men. Like they play video games. It's pretty
Yeah.
hilarious. Because there's this one guy. He's from New York and he has a New York accent, you know, and like he can't play video games, and like it's funny because they do play Minecraft.
Yeah.
And he'll be standing there. Everybody won't move, and he'll end up somewhere else, and he'll end up be lost. And they're like, "How did you move?" Like he didn't even move. It's hilarious. And they're like all 30s, and like it's pretty funny.
Yeah, I think Rooster Teeth is really old too. Like I used to
Yeah.
watch some of their videos. It's like, damn, they got really old. Like I used to watch their Red versus Blue stuff.
I thought that was Machinima. Was that Machinima?
I thought it was Rooster Teeth. I mean, it might be both back then.
Yeah,
Because Machinima was
yeah,
huge.
That's right, yeah.
Machinima was huge. It's crazy how far we've gotten nowadays. Like I remember playing Halo 3, like my first like Xbox Live thing, being like totally freaked out.
Yeah. Times are changing.
Now
So-
everything's just online.
Yeah. PlayStation and Xbox joined forces against the evil of Nintendo. Oh!
Nintendo and computer.
Yeah.
Gaming.
Nintendo and PC.
PC. I always wanted to get in PC.
Yeah, I want to get a PC definitely for sure.
I feel like I have such an addictive personality though that like anything that like I find interesting just sucks me in.
Yeah.
Such an addictive personality.
I think if it doesn't entertain me for a certain while, I'll just like leave it alone. I'll buy it because I'm reading 2 books right now about presidents.
Yeah.
They're kind of boring. I mean, they're good. I feel like a nerd every time I talk about it. Because I'm reading a book about Lyndon Johnson and Andrew Jackson.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good.
I'm reading a book. It's like a Navajo author, and she's writing about like the end of the world, and like it's like a new civilization. It's a pretty cool book. I like it. It's kind of intense though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's really dark, and some of the scenes I'm just like, what the fuck?
What is dark? What is darkest?
Like it talks about like, I was reading it last year before school started and when school started, but I remember I think they had skinwalkers in it, and it talked about like the skinwalkers coming into her grandmother's house and like
Fuck.
skinning her.
Damn.
It was dark. I remember reading. I was like, "What the heck?" Yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy book.
So she had a good childhood then. Oh.
Yeah, so I'm like halfway through it, and I'm trying to finish it.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds like a good book, though. Sounds a lot better than my 2 books.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's really interesting. Like, she's a really good author. And, yeah, I just found it, like, someone was giving it good reviews on Twitter. Like, I follow some native Twitter people.
Yeah.
And they were all, like, promoting it. I was like, I'll go look at see how much it costs. And it was, like, $7. I was like, yeah, I'm down to support, like, a native author.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
My grandma reads Annie Hillerman. You know Tony Hillerman? He used to write all those books, native books, a long time ago.
No, I don't.
Well, there was an author, it was Tony Hillerman. She has like a whole bunch of them about natives and stuff. And his daughter is now writing, like finishing up the stories that he couldn't.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. I haven't read any of them, but it's just the story about it seems pretty cool about his daughter taking over.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Like, I
continuing
know.
the legacy.
Yeah. Like, I know some like painters that I know that like their parents passed away and they finished their art.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's always dope because they have like similar styles and.
The Beatles' sons, they want them to get to become a band.
Really?
Yeah, the
All
Beatles'
of them?
sons. Yeah, I think the only one that isn't down is Ringo's one or Ringo's son because he's already because Ringo's son's a drummer for Guns N' Roses or something. He's
Okay.
he goes on tour with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot which band. It's like a big band. I don't remember which one it is, but yeah. So I think that's the only reason why they haven't. But other than that, like George's son, Paul's sons, and John's sons are all gun ho about it.
That'd be pretty dope. Do you think it's gonna be like the NBA players? Like I know a lot of the NBA, like their sons are not that good
Yeah.
or not as great. Like Michael Jordan's son's, like I think he played college ball, but I don't think he ever made it to the NBA.
Yeah, that's what
Do you think it's the same thing with like music?
Yeah, because you have to live up to that with your father.
It's greatness, like
especially the Beatles. Like I understand why they didn't come together, like because it's the Beatles. Like for over almost 50 years, over 50 years they've been around.
yeah.
Just like Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra's just one guy, and he's still like his legacy is still going on and on. Like fuck.
The Beatles are huge.
Yeah,
I
the
remember my
Beatles are
mom,
huge,
like
yeah.
the one that put me onto them when I was super young.
Yeah.
I remember she had a CD, and then I used to listen to my CD player all the time.
Yeah.
I was like the Beatles number ones.
Yeah, it's crazy how they were only together for 8 years and they got so much done.
Freaking legends.
For Frank Sinatra's a legend too. There was this one story about him that really was really inspiring. It's like towards the end of his career, he's getting older. He's performing, and all of a sudden he just goes, "I'm sorry," into the mic, and he just keeps continuing and I'm sorry. And his manager is like, "Oh, it's time," it's like it's time for him to give up. So the manager cued the band. So the band one at a time they stop. Then the manager comes out and he says, "Ladies and gentlemen, Frank Sinatra." And then Frank Sinatra says, I'm sorry. And it was dead quiet. And all of a sudden, some guy in the stands, he stood up and he said, it's okay, Frank, we still love you. And they clapped and everybody started clapping.
Yeah.
And they said that after that, he was able to perform flawlessly 2 years after that.
That's wild.
For real. That inspiration just from that one guy saying that everything will be fine. That's pretty strong shit.
Is he the one that had anything to do with the mob?
Yeah, he had a lot. Yeah, he had a lot to do with the mob. Yeah. Yeah, it's hilarious.
That's crazy, like how big the mobs were
Yeah, back then.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
had so much power. It's kind of like the cartel in Mexico now.
Yeah.
Like how much fucking influence they have.
Yeah, it would have been cool to be in the mob. Having that much protection. Especially Frank Sinatra, a hometown guy like that. Like everybody loves him. Damn. There's this I don't know if you know him, but there's this comedian Don Rickles. Do you know who Don Rickles is?
No idea who Don Rickles
He
is.
comes in. He just insults people like Jeff Ross. He's like the first like an older version of Jeff Ross. He just roasts everybody for no reason.
Yeah.
And he's hilarious. And he used to go on. Frank Sinatra was on the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson.
Yeah.
And Don Rickles comes out and he starts talking to Frank and he's like, he says some Italian name and he's like, put a hit out, 2 bullets on his head and he says by another Italian name. It's pretty funny. No, I see So you like sports? Did you like the NBA Finals?
Yeah.
With the results of that?
They're pretty good. I did really dislike the Golden State Warriors. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
I was very patriotic, so I was going for the United States.
Yeah. We'll see how next year goes. I think next year is going to be interesting because the Warriors are not like the really heavy favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they better watch it for the Lakers because LeBron James is done shooting Space Jam 2.
Space Jam?
Space Jam, it's crazy. Oh, spaced out for a second. So, totally spaced it.
Do you have anything planned for Father's Day? Since it's going to be tomorrow?
So, that's what I normally do on Father's Day is try to look for one.
Bro, it's crazy. So, is your birthday always like a day before Father's Day?
Yeah, my dad told me and my parents told me that I was born on Father's Day.
Yeah. So every year it's kind of like it goes around it?
Yeah. So the story is when I was born on my Father's Day was my dad saw me. He said, "Good job." My mom patted her on the back and went to a rodeo.
No way!
He did, yeah. That's what he told
rode?
me. Yeah, he said, like, after that, he said, "All right, good job," and then he took off to a rodeo. I'm like, damn. Like, fuck. That's crazy.
The rodeo life is hardcore.
Yeah.
From what I've heard.
Yeah.
Just going like town to town, like it's like 3 rodeos in like 1 weekend or something.
Yeah, and like most of the time you're financing yourself.
Yeah.
And you have to pay the entry fee, gas money to get there.
Like food and then place to stay.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think I could ever do bull riding.
I think I could, but the only thing stopping me is the dust.
Yeah.
And
I don't know. It's just like the fear, like those are
like
big,
riding
like 1,000-pound bulls.
Yeah.
Getting on top of it.
Yeah, my brother and my dad are crazy because my brother still does it.
Is your brother on steers though, or is he on bulls?
I think he's on bulls now. That's where they are now. They're at a rodeo right now.
Oh.
So once again, I was left on my birthday by my father for a rodeo.
For a rodeo.
It's all 22 years. I think it's been in a row now.
Does your dad like support your brother like pretty good?
Yeah.
Does he like give him like pointers?
Yeah. At my house, there's like all the stuff that they ever need. They have backups for backups of stuff. Like if you go into they have like shaps, like 3 shaps and like 10 shaps. I'm like, oh my gosh, and they get it all like handcrafted, like by natives.
Yeah.
So it's like even their belts, even their gloves, everything is like specially made. I'm like, dang. So I can barely even get a guitar pick. No, but I was just kidding now. But yeah, he supports him pretty good. He supported my sister pretty well too, like with her basketball. Yeah, like bought her shoes. I remember like going into the room, there'd just be stacks of shoes. I'm like, damn, that's intense. So while I had to tape mine.
Yeah, that rodeo culture is pretty big, especially like with country and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like my parents are like they like to watch the PBR.
Yeah.
And I think I went like last year, and it's really cool.
The one that's fun to go to is the one in Vegas, the NFR and INFR.
Oh, I haven't been to the NFR, but I've been to the PBR in Vegas. But I heard the NFR is like a lot bigger than just the PBR.
Yeah, because they have like conventions. They have conventions at the it's called Cowboy Christmas.
Yeah.
It's at the Las Vegas Convention Center. It's at Mandalay Bay Convention Center. Then I think there's more around the town.
Yeah.
When was the last time you've been to Vegas?
I'm going there next month, but I think it's been like last year. It's been like a whole year since I've been.
Me too. I went last year on my birthday.
I think it was my first semester at ASU. I remember I went like 2 weeks in.
So I'm surprised you remember it.
Yeah, same. It was like planned way before, and it just happened to fall like
Yeah.
2 weeks after school started. But we were like in the middle of semester, so it was still getting like caught up
Mm-hmm.
and everything. So there wasn't like any big tests. So I just jumped in. Vegas is always a fun time.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot funner when you're over 21 now, though.
Yeah.
Just you actually actually allowed to go into places.
Yeah, and actually see what's going on. Finally, look behind the curtain.
You're not just looking through the outside.
Yeah, just looking. I was like, oh, I wonder what's like in there. Get kicked out right before.
It seems like pretty cool on the outside, but when you go inside, it's just like another restaurant.
Yeah, I went to I don't know where I was. I think it was Toby Keith's Bar and Grill on my birthday.
I heard that place is good.
And they gave me a shot. Yeah, it's really good. I got barbecue sandwich. Damn, that shit was good.
It was bomb?
It was bomb. Like, I would go back to Vegas just to go back to that restaurant. They play some pretty good music, too. Some good Toby Keith music. Yeah.
My sister likes to go to the place that where you ride the bull.
Oh, yeah?
I forgot what that place is
I'm
called.
not too sure.
It's pretty famous, though.
Yeah. Was
it Gillies?
Gillies, yeah. I was about to say.
Yeah, they like to go there.
Because isn't that on Urban Cowboy?
Yeah. That's how it got like super famous.
Yeah.
Is that where like he like controls it and knocks him out?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he like breaks his arm or something. Like a chief. It's all convict. All. Oh, that sounds fun though. I always wanted to do the Stratosphere where it just goes off like that roller coaster, but I'm always too scared. I need to go with somebody that's willing to do it too. And I also want to do skydiving. Something skydiving.
Skydiving?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I used to have a fear of heights.
Yeah.
Like before I used to like not.
Yeah, I have fear of heights, but I think the two things on my bucket list is skydiving and go see like Liverpool, England.
Yeah.
Just because where the Beatles started. Other than that,
have you been to the place where John Lennon got shot?
No. I want to though.
I've been there. Damn
it.
Yeah.
So if I go there, I'm probably gonna cry.
It was crazy. It's like right here, because I was on a tour.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, right here is where John Lennon got shot.
In front of the Dakota.
Yeah.
Fuck. By David Mark Chapman.
Homie was just chilling, sitting outside.
Yeah. And he said, Mr. Lennon, fired 4 shots. Damn.
It's crazy how like artists like the fans take it so serious. Like Selena got shot, John Lennon got shot.
Yeah.
The Pantera drummer got shot.
It's Kurt Cobain got shot. Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, people just take things way too far.
Yeah, the crazy thing is like there's like a conspiracy theory about the John Lennon killing.
Yeah.
Because Nixon hated John Lennon because he wanted to end the Vietnam War and all that. He's like very against the United States.
Mm-hmm.
So what they said is they brainwashed David Mark Chapman because they said, why you shot John Lennon? And what his response was, I was sent from God to shoot John Lennon.
What?
That was his exact words. I'm like, that's kind of weird, you know? It's kind of sketchy, just a little bit.
Yeah, on the tour, I think I remember the tour person was saying that like John Lennon sat out there like every day.
Yeah.
And it just like happened to be one day that he got shot.
Yeah. It sucked because at that time Paul and John, the main two, kind of, they were talking about regrouping to becoming a group again, like doing an album. That would have been crazy if they did that. But in the 90s, they took Yoko Ono, his wife. They had cassettes of him recording like his own songs.
Yeah.
And what they did was the three of them, they finished a song for them.
Yeah.
There's 2 songs, Free as a Bird and Real Love. And those 2 songs are John Lennon just on a cassette at his home on the piano just playing, and the rest of the Beatles, they filled out the rest of the song. And the songs, they all sound pretty cool. And they all hit #1 in the 90s when they both came out. Easily.
Of course.
Like, easily. Like, no, but yeah, that's...
The Beatles.
Yeah, it's crazy. Michael Jackson Sony now owns probably, I think, half of their catalog.
I think they own Michael Jackson's too, right?
Yeah, Sony. Yeah.
Like, they don't have to do nothing to make money.
Yeah,
those are just sell by itself.
Yeah.
I know a lot of like the famous like albums and stuff. They repackage it now and then they re-release it.
Yeah. The most expensive catalog is Led Zeppelin. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, Led Zeppelin is the most expensive catalog. I don't know why. I think it's because they had the longevity, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they were around for long. And they're a really good band. I can't think of, like, off the top of my head, one of their songs. The Led Zeppelin song, like, off the top of my head. Besides Stairway to Heaven. Like, the main song. But other than that, I probably couldn't. Because I never really grew up on, like, rock and roll, like, or, like, hard rock. It was always just the Beatles, the Beach Boys, and Akon.
Akon was huge. Akon has hits.
Yeah,
Akon has hits.
Yeah, he has pretty good songs.
Akon has hits. Now he's all saving Africa now.
Yeah.
Building like the wells.
Him and T-Pain had a good go for a while.
Just hit makers, like put them on any song and it'll be like number one.
That was like before Lady Gaga, huh?
Yeah. I bet Akon could still come out with a song and still be hot.
Yeah, I think so too. Didn't he come out with a song with somebody recently?
I gotta think. I think he puts features out, but I don't think he's ever.
So I don't know how he makes music if he's still a convict.
Oh! It's like convict music.
So, you think you can go to our 10-year reunion for graduating?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
You know? So when will it be? Was it 2020?
It'll be 2025?
2025. What? And almost like...
It's like I hardly ever talk to anybody from high school anymore, to be honest. Like, I just mainly talk to the boys.
Yeah, just...
Like, our little group of friends.
So I talk to everybody. Oh! So I message them every day, ask them how they're doing.
But yeah, I don't think anybody's, like, even in... Like, if you think about it now, there's a lot of people... not doing like exactly what they want to do.
Yeah.
Like I see a lot of like even our friends, like we see them like just get in the habit of working and doing their own thing.
Yeah, especially me.
Especially you, bro.
Yeah,
especially you.
I need to get my shit together. But I will though.
Yeah, you're really talented too with the beats and everything.
So I stole those from people. Oh.
Have you ever thought about like selling your beats? Like I know there's websites that you sell beats on and stuff.
Well, me and our friend David, we made a lot of beats. Me, him, and I. Like, he has all of our beats. Like he has all of them on his laptop, which is probably broken by now, which sucks. That means all those. I keep telling him send me those so I can mix and master it before like his laptop completely dies, but he hasn't. And it worries me, is like, because those are pretty good beats. Like, honestly.
Yeah. We should go get it, like, right after this. Make one of them our theme song or something.
So we'll present him a cease and desist letter. Oh! We'll hit him up with that. Oh!
Yeah. I think we have, like, 3 minutes left, so.
It's almost been an hour now.
Yeah.
Wow, that's intense.
Crazy, huh?
We'll go fast.
How fast it went by.
Well, yeah, I think it's a pretty good start.
Yeah, our first podcast. That seems pretty good.
So,
I'm excited to see like how we could get another mic. Like,
we're
using one mic.
Yeah, I'm using just one mic for now, but
it has to be 30 minutes because I have like a small memory card.
Yeah.
Like I only do pictures. Like I never do video, so I never had the need to get like a big memory card.
Yeah, and I'll actually buy mic stands and everything, so next time I don't have to hold it.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Yeah. We can get this all organized since we're actually gonna go through with it.
Or I can bring out my really expensive mic. I have a mic that it goes both sides, so whenever you record, it can use. And we can set it in the middle. Yeah,
it's fine either way.
Yeah. That mic is way better than this one. So this mic was like $60. The other mic was like $500. So there's gonna be a big quality difference.
You think so?
Yeah. Especially the way I compress it.
Yeah.
And everything. Everything should be fine from now on.
Okay. Yeah. It seems like this is the end of our first podcast.
Yeah, it was fun.
First episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes next. Like, how often you want to do it? Like, whenever we can?
Yeah, whenever we can. Whenever we come back.
Yeah. Well, I could see this one and we could do another one. Like, maybe tomorrow or something.
Yeah, I'm work 5 to 1 tomorrow. So.